Yes,
Hello, hello, everybody. Hold on, let me just get this. Why does it do that? Oh, I have to wait. So annoying.
I
My
know
Instagram.
it takes a minute in it for
There
Instagram.
we go. Yes. It's like there's a little second delay that happens. Hi, everyone. How's it going? How is this? What are we on? Thursday?
Thursday. I was just about to say Wednesday. No, we are definitely there on Thursday.
It is. Oh, God, it's not happened yet. No. Now it's happened. Okay, cool. Yes. Okay, fine.
Hey, Demi J.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Hope everyone is good today. Welcome to Labrish. This is where we talk about our favorite reality shows from a Black perspective, and we are currently discussing Love Island All Stars season 1, episode 3 today. Episode 3. And allows me to reintroduce myself. I am all things sugar and shade Sade. Hey. And I'm here with
I am Nana, aka the Black Fairy.
yes. And we're gonna talk it up today, talk all the things. But before we get into that, make sure you book the like button on entry. If you're on YouTube, like us on all other platforms. Today we're on YouTube, we're on Twitter. Have you checked it? Is it up? Is it live? Is it
I
going?
forgot about that. I don't even know how that works. I just thought, let me just give it a try.
And we're also on Instagram as well. So we're on all places. You can see us anywhere. Get involved in the conversation. Make sure you, get involved. Like send your comments in. We'll try and read out as many as possible. Doesn't matter what platform you're on. We can see everything. Hey, Bev, I can see you there. Hey, Alicia. Hey, Janelle. Hey, Sonia. Aaliyah. Did you say Alicia already? Yes.
Yes. Okay, we're live.
Yeah. Cool.
We're live.
Are we on Twitter? Are we there?
Yes, we're live on Twitter.
Oh,
I can't actually seem to see myself, which is interesting because yesterday I could, but I think my live stream is going to my Instagram as well. I can see yours is working fine.
Yes, so I can see that yours is working too. Yeah, but
Okay.
you probably need another device to.
Okay.
Guys, we're working it out. Okay, do you know what I mean? Step by step, we're gonna get there, but we're gonna get all the technologies. We're gonna get all working, and it's gonna be seamless. So just bear with us, okay? So yeah, subscribe to us on all the things. So on YouTube, Your Aunties Could Never. Hey, it's Sade Salami and Nana Evans.com. On Instagram, Your Aunties Could Never, Sade Salami Official and Nana Evans.com. And TikTok, I think we've got Labrish on TikTok as well. And Your Aunties Could Never, Nana Evans.com. You're Nana Evans.com everywhere anyway.
Yeah.
It's just me that's changing. And Sade Salami. But yes, okay, cool. So, guys, let's get into it. Episode 3. How we always start is, what is your one word to sum up yesterday's episode? What's your word, Nana?
My word is messy. People are being messy. That's my word.
Okay.
What's your word?
Mine is like semi-scandalous. I wanted to say like scandalous, but most of it was not. Like,
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
There was moments, didn't it?
There were moments. There definitely were moments for sure. Alicia saying Zara made a statement saying that she's definitely not going to. Yes, we actually are going to actually play that statement that she made. I mean, we could talk about that before we get into the episode.
Yeah.
Should we play it?
To be fair, it was it's interesting. It's probably more interesting than lots of bits from the episode. So
yeah,
a lot of you are wondering if I'll be making an appearance on All Stars in January. My appearance didn't necessarily go all the way in my favor the first time around. There were times when I was on the show where I wanted to walk as well, but I was willing to stick it out while in there, and I left on terms that weren't my own. I'm a believer of new beginnings, so what better opportunity for a second chance, right? However, I have recently been informed that I did not make the cut, but it's all good. I'm a firm believer that everything happens for a reason. If my reappearance on the show isn't meant to be, it just means that I'm destined to take a different path. When one door closes, another one will surely open. I'll always be grateful for my first appearance onto Love Island. Despite the lows I experienced, it meant that all of you guys got to see my realness and my authenticity, and that is priceless to me.
Thoughts?
They balls that up royally. Like, I was like, that's really, really sad. That, you know, it was out there that she was in the running anyway. But for them to get in contact with her and be like, no, you didn't make it, is wild for the people that are in there. That's crazy. Yeah.
I feel you on that. Beverly here is saying, who cares about you, babe? What a shame. And there's lots of laughing emojis.
Beverly.
Beverly's already on smoke.
Aaliyah says the producers want the show to be boring. I don't know.
I mean, like, I don't even know. I don't know if they want it to be boring, but I definitely think that they're erring on the side of caution. Do you know what I mean? I do think that Zara would have added something. Do you know what I mean? I think she knows how to play the game. I think she knows how to kind of like make a moment. Do you know what I mean? So like, yeah, for that, I'm just like, yeah. But yeah, I did see people on I can't remember what platform it was, but they were just saying like, a lot of people were saying like, who cares, like, why are you doing this? A lot of people were saying that she's like Alicia saying that she's too good to do it as well. Do you know what I mean? So
I feel like we needed her, and she needed more time because she was done over in the first time round. So I think this would have been a really good opportunity for her, and to see how she would have mixed it up. It's a shame because she's absolutely needed. Demi J says, to be honest, Zara is better than the show. ITV are always doing black women dirty, definitely. Alicia says, I'm telling you, Zara is too good. It's a trash show. Sonia Barley says, ladies, there is no prize money. Islanders get paid $2,000 each week they are on. Really?
One little Google search, I'm not saying it's robust at all, said it's the same as every other year, that is $50,000. So unless they've come out with a state, I don't know, like maybe, I don't know.
Well, I mean, $2,000 each week that they're there isn't crazy. But you know, these guys haven't been about for a little while, so who knows what money they've been making.
Season one guys, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They need
it's a long time ago, like, so to bring back your relevancy, it's kind of worth it. But it's a shame that she isn't doing it. I would
100%.
Definitely.
100%. 100%.
Alicia says Kaz is the only black chick that didn't get the memo. Do that show at your own risk.
But I can't lie, I am missing the diversity. It feels very dry. Obviously, in this episode, we had Jake leaving, we had Molly and Callum getting into it, and then we had Molly and Chris sharing a kiss, which was very interesting. But yeah,
Molly.
yeah, it was a lot. So going through a bit of the episode, Mitch and Georgia, was it Georgia H he was talking to?
Yeah,
I think so. And he seemed like Mitch is putting it on thick with everybody, right? Like he's just laying on thick with everybody. But she made a comment, I was just like, babe, relax. Because she was just like, oh, he's talking to me like I'm Beyonce. Huh?
I was like, okay. He was acting a little bit like, oh my God, I've watched you on TV, which is Mitch, isn't it? He's going to be an arse to whoever. Like, I didn't believe him for a second. I didn't think he was starstruck. But that it kind of sweeted her. I was like, are you really going to fall for Mitch? Like, are people really falling for Mitch's lame game? Like, truly.
Crazy.
Mad.
Yeah, seriously. I didn't like that. Anton was talking to Georgia S. He just seemed like a bit annoyed that you know, do you know what I mean? That, you know, the kiss was good, but I'm not good enough. Like, do you know what I mean? But it wasn't good enough or something like that. I was just like, bro, like, is it this deep? Like, do you know what I mean?
He's just
sour. He's day 3.
Yeah, but he lost out to Toby. You'd be a bit miffed, like literally, you know. She made her decision. Yeah. I feel like his pride is. I think he likes her, but I think it's more his pride is hurt way more that she didn't even try. She was literally like, actually, it's Toby, it's not you.
She was pretending. But I think Toby and Georgia, I think they've done all the things. Like, I think they've done it all. Do you know what I mean? And she was just like, oh, I've got to pretend. How can I do it? And she just done some like lame acting, like she was confused. Like, you're not really confused, babe. Like,
I believe you, you know. I believe you. Like, literally, this episode, the way they were close and how she was getting a little bit like, you know, girlfriendy, like it's kind of like, oh my god, I don't want to lose you type of talk. I was like, okay, you've done stuff. Like Toby has you basically.
Yeah. I didn't figure that. Lewis, and Demi. The first point in this episode when I was just like, nah, Lewis he's freaking out of order. She's freaking out of order. Because Demi was just like, oh, you know, I know that you like a couple of people, like you like Kaz. And he was like, okay. He literally said,
he's an asshole.
I was just like,
he's made it known to enough people that it's gonna get to Kaz. Like he ain't interested because he kind of did similar. Was it Mitch who asked? And he was like, not interested in Demi and Molly. Is it Molly?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like he knows it's Mitch, innit? Mitch is gonna tell Liberty. Liberty's gonna tell Kaz.
But the thing is, Kaz is doing the most though, because she was on that bed, laying down, like swinging her legs, and he was giving her absolutely nothing. I did think it was hilarious when she was reading his essay of her tattoo and laughing in his face. I thought that was a moment. Like, do you know what I mean? Because like, what have you done to yourself? But like, come on, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's giving you nothing, girl.
Like
he's
zero.
No. Minus.
Has he ever even pulled her? I swear it's like she kind of like meanders over to where he is. And it's annoying to watch, actually.
Yeah.
Again, I was cringing at their interaction. I was like, Kaz, please leave him alone. Just go and chat to somebody else. Like,
he has done a what's it called? Yeah, it's I don't like this. This is what happens to the black girls anyway. Do you know what I mean? Like, but he's not even pretending. He's almost like, I'm just here and she likes me. What am I supposed to do? But him making it clear with Demi that he's like, that's a bit of him. Do you know what I mean? I think it's now Demi, is going to have to say something. She's going to also have to say something like, oh yeah, he's on me. Don't you think?
I think so. Yeah, I guess if they have a talk. True, she probably should just tell her. Yes, she should. Because it's very clear, isn't it? Kaz is still a bit of I don't know what he's on type of thing. He's just not on you. Yeah, it's too cringy though, man. I literally did have my face in my hands. I didn't like
that. I did not like that at all. Although Kaz, I was thinking maybe she got wind of your strategy that we was talking about, like her and Anton, because they had a little bit of like a moment in the bedroom. Did you see that? I was just like, okay, girl, like, please.
There's the little twirl, and he did say, you can get into my bed. Let's switch over names. I was like, okay, all right, we'll get some. Yeah. That's where she needs to put her attention. Even if they are going to go straight into a friendship couple, but have him as your bestie, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. So in the morning, they done boy girl chats, and I was just like, I don't know. Have we seen this before? I don't know.
I just want them to go back to the girl chats, the boy chats, the code, the innuendos. I want that again. Like this chat thing is annoying. So let's just go back to the old. What did you do last night, chats? Let's have that again.
You know what? Yeah, I was thinking when I was watching the show yesterday, I was just like, Kaz in her bonnet. Yeah, and I was thinking, I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna wear it on the show.
Why she got?
She's got all the colours. I think she's got all the colours.
No.
Seriously, I think she's got all the colours. Mate. So yeah. Yeah, so that you had Toby, Kaz, and Liberty talking, and I think what was it? I was thinking, like, I wonder if Toby's going to have Liberty's back. I just don't think he. I don't think he will.
No,
I just don't think he will. Or Kaz is back even. Do you know what I mean? I just don't think he's going to have any of their back at all, man. Seriously.
No. Toby's always for self. But if it comes to it, they would probably support him, and he knows that. You know, it's like Toby's kind of good at being people's friends, like, but he'll land on his feet either way. And it was interesting that he was way more like, I'm open, more so than I feel like Georgia S is being. I think she's pretty much, Toby is my guy.
Yeah.
But Toby, when another girl comes in, he is going to be an arsehole, most definitely.
I mean, he wants to try it with Molly at the moment, don't he? Do you know what I mean? Like,
it's true.
Seriously. Yeah, Molly, bro.
Molly's got a lot going on.
Wait. Before we get to Molly, though, Georgia H having a conversation with Toby, yeah? I freaking love that moment because honestly, she was just like, oh, so what happened? Oh, so what was she talking to guys? Did she go out with guys? Did she do that? Like, do you know what I mean? She was not, I was just like, yes, Georgia, because the people there want to know. We want to know what happened.
Exactly. We need all of the details, and Toby being cagey. I needed Georgia to go in harder, actually. Like, she needed to do proper woman things and start spelling it out. So you don't trust her. What does she do? Does she lip somebody? You needed more. Did she bet somebody? Yeah, we needed more information. But either way, what he's saying is Chloe cheated and he don't trust her.
That's what he said. It was cheat? I don't know. But the thing is,
he said it's a big event. He said it was a big
He said it's a big incident.
Yeah.
And then Georgia was just like, oh, so like she went out or something. And he was just like, you know what? He was trying to dodge. He was physically trying to dodge the question. He was physically trying to dodge it. But
a big incident. And she said, what, talking to guys? He said, no, bigger. So we know it's not that simple. So then it's got to be, she's either lit.
But do you think honestly, that Toby did not bring whatever incident it is on himself? Like, because I cannot imagine. No. Because I feel like he's a double standard type of guy. I'm sorry. Like, do you know what I mean? And I also as well, him saying, oh, it's not like I hate the girl. Like, this is going to become a thing. Like, I don't hate the girl. Serious.
I mean, unless Chloe comes out, because she's on holiday in Australia, she puts out a statement saying he cheated and spells it out. I'm going with what Toby said, that Chloe stepped out and he couldn't forgive her.
But the thing is, I'm pretty sure. No, what I imagine would happen, is that Toby and Chloe may have got into an argument. We've seen them argue many times, do you know what I mean? So maybe they thought they were broken up or something. Maybe Toby done something and then Chloe done something to retaliate, Maybe they've come back together and maybe her thing has continued and his one has stopped. That's what I think is. I think it's that.
I remember Chloe saying on her podcast, their breakup, they had been on like a break type of thing, and she thought they were working towards getting back together. She didn't say what the incident was, but she said Toby said he needed space, and then she thought they were still working on it, and then Toby went on some other thing and was like, nah, finish with her, and that's how she found out. So it seems like Chloe did something and Toby said, I need space. So
I don't know, mate. I think maybe he was getting hot in his DMs.
Yeah, I want Chloe to come into the villa as well.
Honestly, he said it so bad, Alicia, so bad. I really, really want that to happen because, like, especially like when because we're jumping, but it's fine. Like when they announced that Josh guy at the end, who the fuck is he? First of all, like, do you know what I mean? And why the hell is that not Chloe? That should have been Chloe. It should have been so perfect, and they should have saved that conversation and then show Chloe getting ready or something, like, you know what I mean? Ready to make an entrance. Seriously. I just think they need to throw all the money at Chloe and just get her on the show.
If you're paying these guys 2K a week, Chloe, we're going to give you 10 to 15K to go in. You only got to do a week. She could walk. Exactly. She could walk in, cause chaos, and be like, "Oh, I don't want to do this anymore," and leave. Like,
yeah. And I think also, I'm starting to think that that's probably what they done with Jake, you know? They probably said, "You know what, Jake? We only need you for 2 weeks. We only need you for a week." So, yeah, and he's probably like, "You know what? It's a bit of a hassle, you know? But it's just like, you know what? You're going to get paid. Just for a week in the sun. Just come. We just need this bit of a storyline. That's it." Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Because he was too relaxed with it. Like, "Oh, yeah, I'm going." Like, I'm not going to force it.
Did they all know? Because they all seem to be a bit like, bye, Jake. Like,
yeah, because no one cares, bro. Like, and they made, and then Liberty's walking out with him. Like,
Liberty was forcing. She had no tears.
She had no tears.
Like, don't do that. Don't do that, Liberty.
She was doing the sounds, isn't it?
No tears, not a droplet, not a nothing.
But then Demi's like, "Oh, I've told her it's not her fault. She's not responsible. I've told her that she's not responsible." Okay, Demi.
Had nothing to do with her, like that means anything. But yeah, no, it was false.
It was really, really false, man. And I didn't care for the interview at the end. Like, it was just nothing. It's just like
that was a waste of time. If that's gonna be the exit interviews, like, they don't need to bother. It's fine. They may as well just do to the camera. That was okay. Like, you know, like, all of the reality shows with your bag to the camera, say what you got to say and go away.
And I was thinking, like, you know, it's a dead episode because of that. Because I was looking at the time when Jake left, I was just like, there's still time left. Like, what's happening here? Do you know what I mean? And then the exit interview, sorry, this is a waste of time. I want to see more of Molly and Chris, please. Yes. You know what I mean? So yeah, we had a bit of a. Oh God,
Josh. Didn't Josh go out with Charlotte from Geordie Shore?
Did he?
Is that what Josh is known for? Okay.
It's not a Love Island, is it? Like, do you know what I mean?
What? Charlotte has dated about 10 ex-islands. You guys are terrible.
Oh my God. Seriously.
Lord. Yeah, Josh ain't gonna think anyway, so.
Nah, he's not. Let's see. I don't know his character. Maybe he's coming to fuck it up, but I really don't know. Unless it's with Molly, I don't know if I care at the moment because she's the one bringing all the drama. So we see Molly and Chris on the daybeds, and you know, Chris somehow decides to give Molly a back massage. Right, undoes her bikini and does a back massage. But we see. Do you know what's so funny? Then seeing Georgia H and Callum was like, "Does that bother you? Does it? Does it bother you? Don't let Chris get his cheesy fingers all over her." She said, "Cheesy fingers."
Cheesy fingers. I was literally I was like, Georgia is the best. Have you guys done your research? Can we like her, please? Like, you need to
honestly, guys, we're relying on you. We want to like Georgia H. We want to like her, but we need to know she's Black person friendly before we can go ahead with the application. With the
fully commit, because this episode I was like, you know what, this girl's one of my faves, and then I remembered I don't know her.
Yeah, we need to hold back. We can't go in. It's not. This is not about going in on anyone. We've got to hold back. Seriously,
but she is the best.
She is. She is.
Adam and his unbothered face that is so bothered cracks me up.
Oh yeah, he's so. Of course he's bothered. She's seriously. Oh, what? Sonia, that wasn't her fault. She didn't know that. She didn't know that.
She didn't know he was
seriously. So yeah, that's just in reference to, what do you call it? George's ex, Stephen Bear, who literally just come out of prison, which is insane timing. That's insane timing. And he is technically a sex offender, but like people have, obviously there's different connotations of what that means, but he was convicted for a sexually related crime, which is revenge porn, essentially. I don't know what the actual charge was, but yeah. He posted a video of him and Georgia having sex on his OnlyFans without her consent.
Yeah. And made money from it and tried to be like, no, I didn't. It wasn't you, and I made no money. When it turns out it was her, that it was like, no, I made no money. Like, it's like, what are you? Yeah, he's gross. He's gross.
Yeah, if people are what do you call it, subscribing to your your thing and you've posted it there, you're making money, aren't you? Do you know what I mean? Like, get out of it.
Pseudo says Josh and Lewis back on the same villa. Lord help us. The misogyny between them two is too much.
Oh, really?
They were brethrens on season 1. All right.
Okay. Let's see. Maybe we'll see more from Lewis, because right now he is kind of dry. Apart from him, like, paying no interest in Kaz. Do you know what I mean? He's kind of dry. Like, even him moving to Demi was like, oh yeah, you're a bit of me. It's just like, bro, really? Is that it? But then Demi's lapping it up. So I'm just like, babe, you need more than this.
Demi actually, like, yeah, she needs to see that she actually is very beautiful. Like, she could do better than all of these. Like, Lewis is giving nothing, but she's on it physically. And then Mitch is giving all the chat and it's dead. Talking about, like, I can call you my girlfriend. I was literally like, Mitch, that is primary school lines that you're giving her. But she seems to literally be taking it up. And he had to do the eye thing.
Mitch is a bit slow. He's got no riz. So
absolutely nothing.
No riz. No, he did do the eye thing. He did. They were going back and forth on this.
Yeah, like green, gorgeous. Like, what do you think our kids' hair color would be? And I was literally like, you guys are really weird. You're really strange.
It's very, very, very strange. But Demi, again, like, she was just kind of lapping up a little bit, man.
Oh,
she really was.
Oh, you think so? Oh, no.
I don't know, like, but sometimes, I don't know, like, sometimes when you're in an awkward situation, you might just say stuff. I don't know. Because I feel like he gives off awkward vibes, but they do think he's good looking, though.
Yeah.
It's weird. I don't know. I can't see through the annoyance. It's like such a blocker. I can't see. Like, but she does look. She was wearing no makeup, I think, at that point, and I think she looks fine.
She does. She's fine. She doesn't need to apply on as much as she does, because she actually is really pretty. I think I prefer her face without any on. Actually, she looks all right.
I think she looks better.
Okay.
But foundation. She's putting the wrong kind of foundation, probably, to match her tan. I think that's what it is.
Okay,
and she's probably escalative on thick. But, like, I think, like, there may be like a conscious thing going on, and also because I think she's a redhead, but I don't know if she's a natural redhead, because obviously redhead is known for being pale, so I can understand that psychology of wanting to be darker. But I think she's gone probably a couple steps too far. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, she overdoes it. No, I think she is a natural redhead.
Oh, is she? Yeah.
I feel like
she dyes it though.
Yeah, I think she makes it a bit brighter, like, you know, the kind of like reddy tones to it, and then adding a bit too much brown. So it all, you know, she's going for absolute Auburn autumn.
Yeah,
like, her name should be Autumn.
But yeah, no, it was a cringe conversation. She does look better. Yeah, I agree.
Sonia Barley says, sexy pants made me want to crawl into a cave, not come back. And are you not embarrassed? Demi, stand up. Sexy pants was, the whole conversation was cringe though.
It was
cringy, like, absolutely.
Talking about hair, did you like Kaz's new hair? Because she's got the 40 bust down. Like, I liked it. Oh, you don't
like it. The slick, but the lace front part. It was a sharp cut. Like, it didn't melt in.
Pretty sharp.
I was like, No, it wasn't. It wasn't laid properly, but it was laid prop. Like it was. It was very nice, but that front crease was a bit too sharp.
Okay,
but it was better. I think her hair has been better than the first time round. Absolutely, I remember her hair not being that great the first time round, but this is better. And her outfit was miles above everybody else's because they looked.
Oh yeah, terrible. I liked her. Who looked terrible?
All of them looked terrible, other than Kaz.
I quite liked Georgia H's outfit. I quite liked it, but I think, you know what? Because she's a slim girl, yeah, and it just looked.
What was that?
She was like a what do you call it? What do you call that? Not asymmetrical, like an A-line kind of. It was like a cute little dress with like skinny straps, like a deep V. It was white and it was cut quite short, and it was kind of went out at the waist. Does that make sense?
I may need to go. I may need to go and see that back again, because I made a note of only Kaz looked good, and everybody
Kaz looks amazing.
The most ridiculous types of material, cuts. Yeah, it was bad. That was a poor show.
Yeah, no, I really like Hannah. Yeah, does she have a BBL? Because
I think she's got it all. I think she's had it all done.
Because I was just like, those proportions, it's not adding up, babe.
Yeah. No, yeah, I would think so. I would definitely think so. Like, because I mean, her implants look really fresh and new. And yeah, she does come in her butt. Yeah, probably. I think she's had it all done.
They're really saying yeah. And so it's immature reviewer saying yeah. Has it all? Okay, yeah. Because I was just like, yeah, those proportions are off. What's going on here? Okay, cool, good for her. So then after the interview, because no one cared about the exit interview, to be fair, I think that's when we saw Kaz talking to Lewis. We talk about that as well, but Callum in front of Molly, chatting to Molly, and then we see Toby. Didn't realize that Georgia S was there too. Do you know what I mean? And like Molly and Callum start kind of like having it out. Like, do you know what I mean? It was all about compliments.
That was Toby. Toby was the one that made that gather pace. He was shit stirring.
Well, don't you think like Callum's just a bit weird to kind of be standing up there in front of people and saying, "Oh, do you still like me? Do you still fancy me?" That's like, are you fucking joking? Like, sorry to be so rude, but like, are you kidding me? We've broken up for 6 months. I've just seen you here. I don't know what the hell is going on. And you want to ask in front of all these people, do you still fancy me? Like, I would be annoyed as well. Like, do you know what I mean? In terms of like the setting mood, that's annoying. that's annoying. Yeah. Seriously. Yeah. Like, so,
no,
you know.
It's like he was trying to get her to chase. Well, yes. I think he was thinking, if I do this publicly and she says, I do still fancy you, then all of the guys that have been saying, I'm going to crack on with Molly are probably going to start backing her. And she's smart as well. Like, I think she was clocking the play. Like, so, but then you had Toby there being like, so do you?
Yeah. And then he was like, I think he gave her compliments like, you know, I don't really get any compliments. I've never had so many compliments. Like, you've hardly complimented me. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is as much as it's going to get. And you can see her annoyance. And then it just turned to me awkward. You know, when like couples, what do you call it, argue in front of you and you're just like, what's going on? I thought this was a happy place. It's not a happy place.
Like, you want to watch, but you kind of want it to end, but you don't want it to end. So all you do is make faces, like what they were all doing. Because it's like you want them to get it out.
But then Demi came over, Mitch came over, and I was just like, are you literally guys going to sit around and watch them argue?
Yes. There's no television. There's no phones. Of course we're going to watch the entertainment.
That's it.
Pull up a beanbag, man.
Bev is saying, I'm not gonna lie, but that's the most Molly has spoken since the last series. She didn't speak at all. To be fair, yes, because I was surprised. I was just like, what? I didn't know that you had all of this, because I could hear her voice going up. She was not impressed by anything that was coming out of Callum's mouth, and it was just like she was ready. She was actually ready to take him down. Yeah, like she's like, hear all this.
She's been sitting on it for a while. The no compliments thing, and having an audience to be like, let me show you how he does things, because that's like, she's beautiful. I don't know how he was just being like, oh, you're all right. Like I don't know, but maybe Callum to other people is seen as he's great. But I would say he was punching in being able to get her, really. But I don't find him that attractive.
They're kind of equally yoked, to be fair. I think they're,
I was quite surprised at how probably nonchalant he had been in their relationship. I was like, nah, he was taking the piss. Yeah, you're a stunner. Like, don't let him, because he is hedging his bets. She ain't wrong. He definitely is hedging his bets. If there was another girl in there, he probably would be paying her less attention. He's just trying to be like, nah, you can't touch my girl type of flex. So I'm glad she was going on with it. I actually am on Molly's side. Like, do your thing.
I need to see more. And is she, again, this is going to be my new thing, is she black person friendly before I commit to being on this side?
He's mixed, isn't he? Isn't Callum mixed?
Okay, but we know.
I know. I'm just
okay, let's be more specific. Is she black girl friendly?
We need to drill down.
drill it down. That's what we're looking for. So, but you know, Toby did ask her, do you know what I mean? Do you love her now? And he said yes. Do you know what I mean? Like, he did say yeah. Like, Callum did answer yes. So he does like the girl. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think the area of contention where it was like it was kind of going to a point of no return was like, she said, you told me it's because your career, you need to focus on your career. That's why we need to break up. And he was like, no, I didn't say that. And that was like going into the back and forth. I was just like, no, there's more here.
I believe her. I believe her. I don't believe him, because he didn't have I didn't say that. What I said was He didn't have another thing that he had said. So I actually believe her.
I actually think he's protecting her. I don't know. I think like that answering that would probably expose her about something, and I feel like she's playing close to the edge, that she knows that he's not gonna push it. That's what I think. Really? I don't know.
And he kept on saying, "You're making me out to be the bad guy."
Right.
I hate when guys say that. Then say what it is so that you're not the bad guy.
But that would make her look bad. And I think if he still loves her, he doesn't want to do that. Like, ultimately, he doesn't want to do it. So it's just like, it's easier for her to like sound off. Do you know what I mean? And like, you know, try and get through it. It's easy. I think he's taking it easy with. And mind you, I didn't think he was going to pick her, and he did. He did. Yes. Like, I think he really still likes her.
Well,
but I think she wants more.
Let's see how this develops, because I'm not sure. And can you really still be like, I'm gonna be with this girl after we've had a bit of an argument, probably had a bit of a breakthrough in our communication for the first time in ages, and then she leaves, goes upstairs and starts lipsing the next dude? Am I really gonna carry on protecting her?
100% he is. You think he's not going to get back with her? 100% he is. 100% he is. 110% he is. Seriously. I think they're making these guys. Nah. My man came all the way to South Africa and picked her anyway. He's soft. He's Shaq boy.
Well, as I always say in it, like, you may as well apologize than ask for permission. Go and lips up the place. and then
I think
apologize.
I think he's expecting it, because he also mentioned that like he saw what was going on with Chris earlier in the day when she was, you know, they were giving each other massages, and you know his thing was like, okay, this is kind of like what we're here for. Da, da, da. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, we're gonna see. She's going to kick off when he does something. She's going to kick off, and that's where we're going to see the drama. And he's gonna have his moment. He's gonna be like, well, you done what? What do you want me to do? You've done whatever. Do you know what I mean? Because she messed it up. Watch, this is exactly what's gonna happen. I think she's an idiot. If she wants him, she's an idiot for doing that. That's dumb. That's a dumb thing. If you want you can't crossing the line. However, as we've learned from Ella, might not matter.
Yeah.
And Tanya might not matter, to be honest.
Very
you might
true.
be able to do what the hell you want. Do you know what I mean?
She may as well, and then apologize later. She may as well.
Yeah, that's a thing. But even when they were arguing, you saw Chris lurking. Chris was waiting for his moment, waiting for his spot. Do you know what I mean? Just thinking, and then he got the right moment, and he was just like, "Right, do you want to come for a chat?" Took her up to the terrace, and then was doing from when he said, "Oh, you know, if you look into someone's eyes for 2 minutes, then you can fall in love." I just knew from there, like, this guy, what's wrong with him? Like, do you know what I mean? I know he's gonna kiss this girl, and I know she's gonna be onto it. Like, she really is.
Just a classic scenario. You've had an argument, and that guy that's just been waiting on the wing snoops in. You can cry on my shoulder, and then while you're there, starts with his hands. I was like, Chris is a shark, but I like him.
That's what he's there for.
Yeah, Chris is playing this brilliantly. Tomorrow, he's probably gonna lip somebody else, and then he'll go
Demi.
through and lip everybody, and then make his mind up. Then he'll be like, I tried everyone. This is where I'm gonna land.
Yeah, and actually, I'm leaving. Bye. I don't like anyone. That's what you should do. I'm going off to Barbie too.
I mean, I do think out of all of them in there, Chris definitely, I feel, has a career. Like, I think we're going to see him on TV. He's such a natural. Like, he's going to do well. So yeah, he may as well go about lipsing everyone. He said he likes Demi as well. May as well try her.
Yeah,
he could go about Hannah. And Georgia H. He could probably get her back as well.
Yeah, easily. What do you mean? Easily. King Cash saying Ty is definitely cheating. Come on, King Cash. Come on.
He's in love.
By the way, but come on.
He has said it himself. He's off the streets. The game is done. He's got his girlfriend. Leave them.
He's done. Seriously.
Alicia says Chris is our only entertainment at this point, and Toby acting too timid for my liking. I know. It's like, this is why I also feel that Chloe has cheated, because Toby's lost something. He's lost the spark that he had first time round. I feel like he's acting like a man that has lost a bit of his risk because he was cheated on. So I believe him. I think Chloe did something. He needs his confidence.
I don't know, you know. I think like people, I don't know. I think like the pool's got bigger and he's just not.
You think he's turned into a baby shark?
I think so. I think he's a bubba. Seriously. I did think though that Molly, when I was watching that kid, I was just like, okay, Molly, but I do think she is the type of woman that will be crying, mascara running down her face in the rain for Callum. Like she's going to be so upset. She's going to be upset. She's going to regret it. Seriously. She's going to regret it. She thinks she's doing something she's not.
I hope she doesn't. And this is so funny because this is like a role reversal for us, because usually you are on the side of the woman doing whatever she wants to do.
It's so true.
But I am hoping she isn't like, oh no, I made a mistake. I'm hoping she doesn't give us that storyline. I want her to stick by it and be like, we're done, and I'm going to explore the men of the villa. I hope she sticks by that.
I think she's going to be begging Callum for forgiveness. And Callum's gonna be like, I don't want to, but all right then.
we've got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You know what? They're gonna come out together. They're gonna be like, "This was a real test for us. This was a test for our relationship." And then by freaking September, they're gonna announce their engagement, and then we might have like another Love Island wedding.
That's what's gonna happen. So what's gonna happen? Janelle says Toby looks bored of Georgia. Yeah,
boy.
I think he likes her a bit, but she's getting a little bit clingy. I think
he was bored of her in Love Island Games.
I know.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like, seriously, he only moved to her properly because Sally weren't on him.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
No, definitely.
Alicia, you know I'm right. Stop it.
Janelle says Chris didn't give Molly a choice about with that kiss. Oh no, he did ask her.
She could have moved to the sides.
You could have swerved in.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? She didn't. She wanted it. She was just like, so you want to fall in love with me? She was in the moment. She wanted it. But yeah, I think he went in with a mission. He knew exactly what he was going to do. I think he had a chat with the producers. They were like, right, this is the time. You know what you've got to do, Chris. He done his mission like G.I. Joe.
Exactly. Hung about, pulled some faces, pulled her, and then kissed her. All while Callum is just sitting there with his heart beating after having an argument with her. He's out of order. He's an absolute shark.
Hopefully Georgia H is just like, you're gonna let that happen.
Yeah. Like, she needs to poke her head round, see what's going on, and go to him straight away and tell Callum. They're lipsing up there, you know, while you're down here.
What? You kissed her? Chris? I can imagine that. Wait, was Georgia in Only Ways Essex or not? Because I feel like she's a perfect candidate. Seriously.
She could do all of them. No, she is brilliant. She is brilliant.
I really, really like her. But yeah, the episode ended with what do you call it? Josh the bombshell, who no one cares about, to be honest. But let's see. So if he's like Lewis's psychic, then, or maybe Lewis is the psychic.
Molly, he's probably gonna go for Molly. And maybe the Georgias.
Yeah.
I feel like, I'm not sure about Liberty. Could be Liberty, I'm not sure.
I don't know. But who's Libby gonna go for now? Well, Demi's gonna choose Lewis, right? Yeah. She's gonna choose Lewis, so then Mitch will be with Libby.
Then he'll go back to it's all about Liberty, definitely.
Yeah.
Because out of Mitch and Lewis, you're going for Lewis, really. That would be crazy if Mitch won over Lewis.
That would be wild, isn't it?
Then I know the producer just offered her a grand.
They're making it happen.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They're making it happen.
What about Hannah though? Do you think a guy will come in for Hannah?
Unless it's Josh, I don't know. Like, they know each other, I guess. Who proposed to her? Does anyone know?
I think his name was Sam. I don't know if he's single though.
Okay.
Yeah.
And did he? But she said yes, no.
Yeah. I actually had forgotten about that. Yeah, because they're all from her season, so he isn't going to be coming in for her.
Okay.
Interesting. Yeah, let's see. Let's see today.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's a good show. I'm hoping. I hope.
I mean, we need something. I just need them to consult the producers of Love Island Games. Like, I feel like it's still early enough for them to say, okay, right, we're not doing very well. Help us. Do you know what I mean? I feel like they can do that.
Yeah, like let's fly in some international people. Let's add in something. I know the person was called John Clark. Yeah. I would.
Any word?
Like
has anyone heard from Teddy?
I will go onto his page and see if he's a likely candidate to go in.
We're doing Teddy Watch.
Oh god! So we kind of know that Olivia is going in. So at some point she's going to be going.
God.
There we go.
Who would she go for? She would go for Lewis or Toby, right? That's kind of like her type.
Yeah, totally. Okay, so maybe they're gonna have her go in and try and take Lewis from Demi.
So if but Toby will go with her in a heartbeat.
Straight away.
Yeah. Yeah, in a heartbeat. I don't think it's any question. So then, yes, that would be nice because then Georgia S will look like, oh my God, she's taking my man. And then Georgia H will be like, you took her fucking man. I like
it's true.
And then we get the two G's.
We've literally just given you a storyline there.
We have again. I need the two G's to come together. I need them to be something. I really do. Because that would just be, that would be great.
Yeah. Olivia, if Olivia's coming in, that's the type of maximum drama that we're after, actually. So let's see.
Yeah. And then Molly should make a beeline for Toby.
Oh my God. That would be nuts.
I wonder if there's any real life beefs. I don't know, like, if there's any like proper real life. Wait, was Georgia the one that couldn't say Shaq? Is that her? I can't remember if it was her or not. Is that why? Because I'm like, why does this girl? No, it wasn't. It was
no, it weren't her. I can't remember what that girl's name is, but I think they're from season 3 or something. Those two that came on.
No. One of them was Shauna. It was Shauna and someone else.
Oh yeah, had dark hair. No, she was a bit bigger.
Was she? Okay, fair.
I feel like she was a bit bigger than Georgia. Yeah, she couldn't talk properly.
Yeah, it's just like, bro, it's not even a hard word.
Depending on Olivia for drama, this season is in the bin. It's
honestly,
this is where we are at.
I can't lie, it's not great. It needs to get better. However, I will say, we were saying earlier, when we were just chatting by ourselves, is we're only on episode 3, so we're going to stick with it. We still got a long way to go. We actually still have got a long way to go. Like, sometimes it's a bit of a slow burn. We know that. Hopefully, there's a producer lurking in one of our audiences somewhere and then can feedback. You guys need to do better.
Yeah. It's resounding everywhere, though. All the reviewers that I've watched are saying the same thing. On Reddit, everybody's saying the same thing. Yeah. This is not All Stars. There are loads of people, and people are floating around bare names that from before we started watching, just saying this person is still single, they should be in there. So let's see. First look is out. Can you drop the link in, or let's see if it's on yours?
Let me see if I can find it. Love Island. Why is my thing so?
Just looking.
Yeah, I can do it.
Okay, let's watch first look together.
How am I going to do this though? Do I have to have the? Oh yeah, so I need to unmute that. Okay, hold on. Give me just a second.
We're going to watch first look together. Let's see what we're in store for.
Let me get rid of the advert first. Okay. So I don't pay for YouTube.
No, he's paying that £15.
Nah. I mean, I have many reasons why I'm not doing it, but that is definitely one of them.
Not doing it.
Oh, thank you, Gilda.
Okay.
Where's my freaking... God. Do you know what? Yeah, it's a minor detail, but I've just changed the direction of something, and it's very annoying. First look here.
Hello?
Okay.
Look, sponsored by Google Pixel 8. if you wanted to stop something from happening in your anatomy, you said
Margaret
Thatcher naked on a cold day.
Yeah, so you had to think about
I had a boner.
Yeah, so when you kissed her.
Yeah.
This is too much deep.
Georgia S, Hannah and Georgia H, you have all been picked to go on a date. Please get ready to leave the village.
Why is he- okay, you got told to do that.
I feel like what would be whatever.
Exciting times for the girls. Squeaky bum a little bit for the boys.
Okay. Thoughts? That's my. Oh, thank you.
Oh my gosh. Okay. They strung that out. It's like, just tell Callum. It wasn't lost on me that it was literally like the free mixed race together in the space. Like, they should have just told him. Chris.
So
I have never heard of that. Margaret Thatcher on a like, that was crazy.
that's a very what?
Yes. Yes.
That's not in my culture. That's outside my culture as a reference now. Is that what we do?
Like, did you kiss her or not? Just
yeah, you know what I mean? Like, he went around that in a lot of like, did not get that. Did not get that. How old is he? Why is he referencing Margaret Thatcher? That's just very strange.
I know it's true. Yeah,
I would have thought he was. Do you know what I mean? But anyway.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Are we going to get a drama-filled episode? I hope so. Molly looked like she was sad.
About what? About the days?
I don't. You see, when she was walking with Hannah, she just looked a little bit like distressed.
Oh, I have to watch that again. I don't know.
I'm not sure. The immature reviewer says this proves that even the good guy is only good because he's not been given the opportunity to be bad.
I totally agree.
What?
I don't think Chris is a good guy. Oh, you know what, Sonia? You're so right. I saw that. Did you see that?
No. Sonia Barley said, unrelated, there is gossip that Demi has a boyfriend and that he is currently in jail. Maybe that is why she seems a bit off.
Yeah,
really?
Apparently. Yeah. I did see that today. I totally forgot. I need to I don't know how I'll have to screenshot it. I didn't do it, but yeah. That's the only thing about going live with Instagram, because you have to use your desktop. I can't go now and search on Instagram on my desktop, if that makes sense. Really
yes, yeah. That's interesting. I mean, that could explain her kind of
Beverly's like, why has all their boyfriends been in jail?
I know. It's true. It's true.
It's like, so true, bro. What is going on?
Currently in jail.
Yeah.
What is going on with these people?
Is there an epidemic going on? Like, all the men in jail?
Didn't I say that on the pod? Not too long ago.
The boyfriend is mixed race. Sonia. She said, and the Toby girls. Seriously, what's happening?
I said there is a thing.
She said, and their dads.
That's why when people are out and it's full of women, I keep on saying it. It's because the men are in prison. It's actually factual.
Not their boyfriends and their dads. I'm dead.
Telling you, prison population, man. Prison population. There's a lot of men inside. Must be in the water. Wow, Demi though, she seems like such a good girl. I can't imagine her being with a crim.
Are you serious? They love them. That's their favorite. What do you
mean? It makes sense why she's sitting there entertaining Mitch though, because realistically, she's like, I'm never doing anything. So
they're probably like, we need the money, babe. You need to get me a phone. Well, I saw one thing on Instagram. They're like, iPhone 15 is like 12 grand in jail. Like, are you crazy?
What?
Expensive.
You don't need an iPhone though. Like, just get any Motorola. Like, it's gonna be up and bum, and you gotta get it out. You don't need an iPhone. That's crazy. Any phone.
I mean, you can get thingy. Mate, it's a mad thing. That's a mad thing. But it's true. It's just like, what is going on, man? We should do a chart.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because Danny Dyer's one, he got sentenced as well, fraud.
No,
it's probably fraud things. Like, you know, because it's probably fraud. Like, you're only gonna be in for like 2 years or something, and the payoff is, I'm not saying it's worth it, but it's understandable that you take the risk.
Yeah.
Ish. If you're that
no, Beverly finished with me. She said they need video phones to make rap videos.
They do. When you see the quality of it though, Beverly, it's like Motorola's. It's nothing crazy. You don't need an iPhone.
Alicia said they need to be Instagram live streaming from this.
Listen,
I
had a friend who used to do content and post it. Like, to the point where loads of us didn't know he was in prison, because he was just always on Facebook. Yeah, we didn't know he was in prison, and then it came out. Yeah, so you know
what, that's true. Because you could be a troll. You could be a troll online and just be in a jail cell. He's gonna know. He's gonna freaking know. Serious.
Passing the time of day.
No. You know? Crazy. Okay. That's actually...
There we go, guys. First looks.
Yeah, first looks out. Okay, so we'll see today. Callum's gonna find out. Let's see. Callum doesn't seem like I don't know. He doesn't seem like a heavy hitter. I don't think he's gonna lose his cool or anything like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, so we'll see how he handles it. I think I don't know. Because he's got to get in the bed. Oh, no, he could go to the doghouse. He doesn't have to sleep in the bed with her if he doesn't want to.
If they tell him, no, I'll sleep in the bed. Like, you got to go and sleep on the day bed. Like, you're the one that was lipsing somebody. I'm not now coming out of my bed to go and be in the South African wind. No, he should.
No. If I was Callum, I'll go sleep on a day bed. I would do that because it gives me prime reason now. Do you know what I mean? So now you have to be on your best behavior. Plus, I can now go and move to anyone that I like, and you're gonna have to watch it. It's basically this is
anyway. Move to whoever you want, Callum. Like, to be fair, he hasn't actually even tried. Let's see Callum try him to speak to other people. He'd be fine.
No, he hasn't tried. I don't think he needs to though, because all the girls think that he's off limits because of Molly. Do you know what I mean? So they're not going to go there, really. But because she's doing whatever.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be interesting also for how all of the girls start treating Chris.
Yeah.
Because they may be like, nah, that's snaky. Like, it may switch on him. I want it to switch on him as well. I want maximum drama from this, but we're probably not.
Do you think what do you call it? Georgia H is going to hedge her bets and go for Anton?
Maybe.
Do you think would she risk it? Because I think she might like look at this behavior from Chris and be like, not sure.
Yeah, and actually just go that way a little bit more. If she's smart and she wants to stay here, definitely she should do the same as Kaz. But I think
she should go to Anton.
Anton is probably going to pick Georgia H over Kaz, though.
Oh yeah. They're all going to pick anyone over Kaz.
I know.
They're not.
It's a bit of a shame.
We're dealing with old Love Island rules.
He does have like that kind of static robotic movements. Let's see what he does.
But do you think they care? They don't care. It's a good-looking guy. They don't care. They don't care. They've proven they don't care. They don't care. Seriously. Okay, guys. I think that's enough for today. We are back tomorrow from 12. Thank you guys for being patient with us. You're just, you're lovely. Sometimes we'll make it for 12. Sometimes we won't. But we will always be around that time. Just
the notification. So as soon as we go live, you'll get the notification. Then just jump on the live. Right. That's all you got to do.
Make sure you're following us, subscribed, like. And if you're watching this later as well, make sure you get involved in the comments. We love seeing them. And we always respond. Well, we try to anyway, kind of thing. Yeah. We are back. Oh, also, guys, for our main show, Your Aunties Can Never, we had Poet on there. Hopefully all of you that are involved in this, you should all go watch it, please. Go watch it, go support and stuff and everything like that. It was a really good, fun conversation. And yeah, see you tomorrow.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.